Good morning, friends of the internet. We are back again on our Farming Sim 15 on the Xbox One. It is 5:40 in the morning, a little cloudy. Looks like it's supposed to be some rain today, but we're up to about 29,000 after we paid our loan. I went ahead and I cycled the day. We only had about 6,000, if you recall, last episode. So I went ahead and I cycled the day just so that we could get this ferment done here on this stuff. And in the process of doing that, our windmill earned us, 29. Well, not 29. We had like 6,000 in there, so about 23. So I went ahead and cycled the day, so we're ready to go. We've still got a field that we got to contend with, so let's go ahead and jump over there and get these workers going. Yeah, we still got this field here that we're trying to get harvested, or not harvested, but prepped. So let's go ahead and get these guys going here. We got another one here. Let's get him going. Let's see if he's going to start off with this. Oh, yeah, he's good. He's actually going to miss a little spot there in the middle, so we might have to come back and fix that later. But most definitely, we got to get this field done. Wait. I see where we're at here. We're not on that field. I thought we were on that field. We're on this big field. What are we planting this thing with anyway? So we're planting some barley on here too. I had completely forgot that we were still planting this field. For some reason, I thought it was on the other field. So we still got this field and the other field yet to seed. Because this field needs to be fertilized yet too, I think. Oh, no, I don't remember if we fertilized this. You guys remember? I don't remember if we did or didn't. I want to say we did. Oh, wait, yeah, we did. See the darkness right there? Okay, so this field is fertilized, so we don't have to fertilize it. And the other field needs to be fertilized. That's what it was. So we did fertilize this field, and then we started the seeder on this field. But we need to finish plowing the other field, grab that, and then go grab our fertilizer, fertilize the other field. That's what it was. Okay, it's all coming back to me. It's been a minute since I played this game. Couldn't remember what we did last episode. So basically, how much does this guy got left on this field? Let's find out. So he's just got a few more passes here. But the seeder or the fertilizer ain't here. Where is the fertilizer? Did I bring it over and drop it here? Yes, there it is. So I did bring it over and leave that here because I knew I was going to have to fertilize this field. Okay, so it's all making sense. So I was right. So what we need to do is let this guy finish this field off. Then we will fertilize this field. Then when that seeder's done, we'll come over and we'll seed this field, and then this will be done. So we're in a pretty good spot here. So as the rest of the fields go, we are, as you can see, everything's still growing. There's nothing to be harvested. So we're kind of in that like wait and hold kind of pattern until these fields get done. But this is going to be doing its thing. So while we wait, why don't we do this? Why don't we jump into here? Oop. Let's go ahead and grab some of this, since this is all ready to go now. We'll get a couple more dollars in the board. And like I said, we still got to contend with the fact that we got all this slurry, and I still don't know what we're going to do with all this slurry yet. I know I've had a couple different brainstorming sessions with you guys trying to figure out what I'm going to do, and I think I'm still on the boat of just letting it fill up and see what happens once it hits 100%. Will it still allow us to produce silage? I don't know. We'll find out. But while we wait here for that field to get plowed, let's go ahead and grab a few buckets of these. We'll get a couple dollars in the bank. We'll be in good shape. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. So how's your guys' day? Mine's starting off a little rough today. I'm a little tired today. I stayed up a little bit late. I was doing some gaming in Ark. And if you are questioning, I'm still considering doing some Ark. The only problem that I face with doing Ark on the Xbox One is this, that it still is not the best quality. I feel like it's the welfare version of Ark. I've considered doing it, but that's the only thing that's slowed me down, is I don't really like the quality of how it's handling it. I could probably do it on the PC, but I'd have to reset my world, which is kind of tough because that's kind of like my casual have fun kind of world. and I don't really have anybody I can play PC with. Like, I know only a few people that have like a good quality PC to play Ark with. Um, so that's the only reason I haven't really done it on the PC either. So, but I do know a lot of people on Xbox that have it and that enjoy playing it, and that's why I've considered doing it on the Xbox, but I don't know if I'm going to or not. So I'm still trying to kick it around. I really like quality of content, like visually. I want it to look good, and it still needs a little bit of work. So, but I don't know. I and that's the reason I'm tired today, because I stayed up late playing some Ark, having some fun, doing things, and I'd really like to go ahead and do it. But on the other hand, like I said, I'm still debating it. But I still enjoy playing it on the Xbox One just for sheer entertainment value, because I do have a lot of people that we play with. You know, we came to a few things last night, which was really entertaining. But like I said, I still don't know if it's the quality of the video is not going to look as well as I'd like it to. So still kicking it around, but maybe one of these days I will do some Ark. If not, I may stream some just for giggles. So, you know, keep Twitter feed in the back of your mind, because I will post out if I ever do, you know, tweet anything out that I am streaming Ark or anything. So, but I'm still trying to figure out if I can actually run it into a daily video upload, which I may still consider. Just doing a solo version like I normally do on PC. I don't know. I'm still kicking it around, so I just have to reset my world, which I'm not opposed to. So. All right, so let's go ahead and get this dumped off there. Got on a little bit of a rant there, talking about, you know, a little bit of diarrhea of the mouth, but that's all right. I'm going to jump over here real quick. Let's go check this out. Where's this guy at? Okay, he's on his last pass. Perfect. What we want to do is we will get this hooked up with this guy, with the fertilizer. We'll get this field done. The other guy's still working on the field over there. And then got to wash our tractor. This thing looks like dog. Oh, just dog shit. Look at it. Looks like I've just been like, I've been working this tractor to the bone. Come on, get up the hill. Look at that. I even got dirty footprints in the tractor. Oh my God, it's filthy right now. Let's go ahead and go right here. All right, so let's fold this bad boy up. Pull this out of the way for right now. And we'll have to take this over and clean up all this equipment. It looks like crap right now. All right, let's go here. Let's dump this off. Oh, watch the tree. Come on, stupid. There you go. There we go. Perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and get this guy going here. Spin him around here. Go about right here, huh? And boom. Okay, now he'll go ahead and he'll do this field in just like a few passes, and then we'll be in good shape. So let's check on the other guy. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back and do that one lone pass down the middle, which is kind of a bummer. But he's got a long ways to go on this field, though. So while that's going, let's go ahead and jump back over here, and we'll get some more. Oh, lift that up. There we go. Go ahead and snag a couple more dollars of cash here. We've got to figure out what we need to buy next. I think what we were focused on was we were thinking about buying some more fields, maybe. Oh, I know what we were going to do. We're going to buy the field that has all of the windmills, where the windmills are going to be. That's right. I remember. All right, so let's go ahead and throw this in here like a such. Okay. But we really don't need that field really quick. So that's kind of, I just got all these brainstorms going on. What I think we may end up doing, just for giggles, is we're getting to a point now where we're going to start having a lot of extra resources when it comes to the silage being like this. So what we need to really consider is getting into the cows, because I think I want to do the cows a bit just so I kind of let you guys see how the cattle work, how all the whole process works of feeding and raising and maintaining them cattle. But it's going to take a little bit of money, so we just need to stockpile a little bit of cash. I mean, we got 200,000, 300,000 now with the bank loan. It's always nice to have that bank loan in there, free and clear. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go like this. I also need to go down. I want to look at one other thing too while I'm thinking of it. Let me dump this load. We need to go check the timber. We got to go see if those trees have grown up that I've been waiting on. If we get those trees grown up that I can cut down, then we won't have to deal with that any longer. And then I can actually get into getting all of those trees harvested, which would be another whole episode in itself. Let's go look into that really quick. Let's see, where are we? Right here. Nope, they're still not done. Damn, why aren't these trees growing? I want these 3 trees, these little trees here. I want them to hurry up and grow. Like, why aren't they growing? They need to be as big as those, and they're just not growing. But you can see, is this tree here? This tree, is it smaller than the other one? Oh, maybe not. It's the same size. So these are all the same size. It's just this row right here that I need to grow up. These are the ones that I need to have, like, finish off. Once those finish off, then we'll be in good shape. But it's kind of a nuisance right now. We got like one more pass on this, and then we're going to have to clean up the equipment. Let's go ahead and grab some more of this. And then we need to consider like what equipment that we need for the cattle. So we're going to need some balers, obviously. We're going to need a feeder, and I think the feeder's kind of expensive. Or we could do this just for giggles. Let's look at this thing really quick. We could do one of two things here. Because we are doing enough silage that we know what we're doing now. We've got a process to that with the barley. So the other thing we could potentially do is to get into some potato harvesting or some beet harvesting, okay? But these pieces of equipment are not cheap. I think, if memory serves me right, we can just buy this, which is $479,000. It's perfect. Like, that's all we need, just that, okay? So we spend $479. That's all we need. Now, the only other thing that we actually need is a way to plant potatoes. So let's see. Where is the potato? Where are these things? Why am I not seeing it? Right here. Okay, so this is what we need to actually plant potatoes. So this will do potatoes. This will do potatoes. This will do corn and beets. Corn and beets. So there's not really so it's just this one? No, this one. So this is the only one for potatoes, is this one. And it's only, it doesn't say the width of it. Oh, it's 6 meters. 6 meters. Okay, so what's this one? 3 meters. So that one. And so we need 57,000 plus this here, which is 479, which is 3 meters. So this only goes 3 meters. That one goes 6. Okay, so we need about a little over $500,000 is what we're going to need, because we're going to need about $530 some thousand, I think it is. If my math is right. Who knows? All right, so we could possibly do that, or we could start dealing with the cattle. But the cattle is going to take feeding technology. I would like to have that, which is about 20. So 15. So we're going to say 135,000. 135,000. A tender, we're going to need 27,000. So that's not too bad. 150, 225, 225, and then 325, 350, 360, 300, 420. So for about the cost of that one unit, we could pretty much almost buy all of the equipment to actually feed the animals. And possibly, do we need a telehandler? Yes, we're going to need a telehandler. So that's another 100. So it might cost about the same to do either or. So it's something to consider. Definitely something to consider. So we need to decipher which way we want to go. Like, not only do we need to buy that equipment, but we actually have to have a field that we can actually grow grass on. So we need to really consider buying that one field. Honestly, we need to buy the one field that the windmills are going to be on, and then plant it all with grass. And if we plant it all with grass, then we can utilize that field to make hay bales and everything. So I think that'll be a better way to go. So I think that's what we should consider doing, is going down the cattle line. Beets are fun. Beets and potatoes are fun, but there's something that we can do later when we have a little bit more resources to actually spend on both. Because the thing with the potatoes and beets is it's pretty much just harvesting a field again, where the cattle, there's a little more to it. There's a little more work that has to be done. So not only are we having to like cut hay, we're having to, we have to grow the grass, we have to cut the grass, we have to flip the grass over, we have to make hay bales, we have to pick it up. Oh, I forgot to calculate that in too. Just have to pick up the hay bales. We got to stack them, we got to then put them in the feeder, we got to feed them, and so there's a lot of different stuff that has to be done when it comes to making the cattle. Or to operating the cattle, versus the potato, which would be basically the same thing that we're doing right now, is just harvesting fields. So I think it would be more entertaining video-wise if we actually looked into raising cattle. I think that would be a better option. Let's do this really quick. Oh, okay, this guy's done, so let's pull him out of the way. Let's go ahead. I'm going to just drop this off right here really quick. I'm going to grab this plow instead, because both of these need to be cleaned up very bad. Oop, wrong one. Wrong one. There we go. Let's hook this up. All right, so let's go get this stuff cleaned up here real quick. Let's go check this field really fast. Let's find out how much this field is right here. If we find out how much this field is, we might just end up, because we got 142,000. We could actually get this field here and get this done up here. Let's see, where are we here? Boom. So 286. I'm almost feeling like that's what we should do. How much I got? 286. So let's go like this. I'm going to borrow some cash here. 200 and what was it? 86, I said. Okay, let's do about that. Okay, let's go like this. Oop, let's go like that. We're gonna go like this. Let's buy this field. Okay, we now own this field. So let's go ahead and just do that and get it out of the way. So when we're done seeding these fields here, when we're done seeding that far field and this closest field, then we'll send that guy over here and we'll just let him do this field and plant it all in grass. That way it's out of our way. It has to be done, so we've got the cash right now to do it, so let's just go ahead and do it. I'll go ahead and I'll get some more of the silage that we got and I'll dump it into that bin. And then that way we can at least have that field for two purposes, for hay, and we could also make some more if we want to mow down some silage. So I think that's a plus. Now the other thing that we have to do too, if I'm thinking about this, is we've got a couple things that we have to consider here. Let me run down here and kind of show you. So we're going to end up having to move this equipment because we're not going to be able to drive through this anymore, because this little silo right here, we need to fill this up with some silage, because we need silage in here, because Once we get the hay here, we need to scoop 2 bales. We need to have grass hay, and we got to have alfalfa hay. Or I guess that's what it's grass hay, and then it's regular hay is what they're calling it. But to me, it's alfalfa because it's a greener hay, because I used to farm a long time ago. So basically what ends up happening is you have to add both those hay bales in with silage right here. And the silage mixes with the 2 hay bales in that feeding technology wagon. In this little wagon here, you put the 2 bales, and then this little front attachment actually comes over and sucks up silage right here. And then it mixes it, and then we got to take that over here, and we pull it up alongside these little feed troughs, and we fill up these little feed troughs, and then that's how our cattle feed to produce good quality milk and manure and whatnot. And then the solid manure will actually go here in this little bin. It'll start to fill up, and then we got a slurry tank there for all of the liquid. But to actually make manure, we then have to put hay into this building over here. Let's see if I can jump this fence. Oh, there we go. Okay, we've got to actually feed them here, as well as have that little machine that breaks up the hay bales and throws them all in the floor of this. So when the cows come in to eat, they're actually pooping on the hay, which will then make the manure, which we could then utilize for fertilizer, or we could actually utilize it for making tomatoes and something else, because let me look really quick. I always forget what the other one is, because there's a couple different greenhouses. Yeah, there's tomatoes and lettuce. That was the other one. So I basically started these tomato farms, and I put 2 or 3 of them over on my Casual World. So we could actually get some of those, but then, as you can see that there's a little trough there on the side that holds the manure. You'll also see that there's a water tank. And so basically there's a spot over at the other end down here where we got to get some water from a water trough. And so we actually need a water tank as well. So you're going to need like one of these. So, and then got to have a tractor that'll handle those. And so there's a lot of stuff that goes with cattle, but we'll go ahead and we'll get that going next episode. So we'll continue moving forward. We'll get that field planted. We're waiting for that guy to get seeding on that other field. I think right now I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here because we are getting our time frame. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Also, you can follow us on Twitter. That way, when we're posting new YouTube content and when we're live streaming, you have to check us out on Twitch or YouTube Gaming. Come hang out, be part of the audience. Until next time, guys, we'll see your faces later.